Okay, I thought I was done tonight, kind of dicking around with that little vlog, but I forgot about something that I wanted to tell you about, and I don't even remember what made me remember this. But my friends and I, generally after meetings, would go to this late night diner coffee shop. On the weekends, they're open 24 hours. On weekdays, I think they're open until 2 or 3. It is called Pick Me Up Cafe. It's in Chicago. It is just south of Newport on Clark by Sheffield. And we'd go in. A lot of times the same guy was working. His name was Steve. He had all these really cool, like, tattoos of, like, bugs and stuff like that. They were pretty cool. And he was really nice. And we liked him. And we tipped him well. And we would just walk in and sit down wherever we wanted. And blah, 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 blah. It was that kind of place. I have been there at least 3 times in the last 2 weeks. But this has happened this has been going on for a while, because this was happening last year when some of us on the bid committee would go there and do controversial issues. And you walk in, and you try to go sit down. First of all, they just totally cock-block that. They're like, nope, stop, sit here, sit here. I'm like, all right, whatever. But the servers are rude and weird. And it's not like it used to be. And it's just, I mean, shit. We used to come in there and sit and fucking smoke cigarettes all night and drink coffee and sit there for 4 hours. I'm never going back. I'm never going back there. Or at least under much peer pressure and duress. But for the most part, like, I'm not going back there. The prices have always been a little pricey for some of the stuff you get. The service used to be great, and the atmosphere used to be great. And to me, those are the 3. Food, quality versus price is 1. Service is another. And atmosphere is the 3rd. And if a place fails on 2 of 3, but definitely 3 of 3, there's another restaurant in Chicago, near Chicago and State, called Tempo. They've got some career waitresses, which is not a bad thing. Normally, career waitresses know exactly what's going on and know how to take care of you. These ladies, not so much. Again, price versus food quality, not so much. In the atmosphere, there is no atmosphere. I mean, it's just whatever. It's just a lame diner. So boo, never going back to. I don't go to Tempo. I just don't go. Worst of all was a place we used to go after a meeting. Its name is called Third Coast, just north of Division on Dearborn. And these people, we'd come in there every Wednesday with at least 10 people. We always tipped well, but we'd sit up on top, and the other downstairs part, which was right there, it was small. It was like more like wine, drinking, blah, blah, blah. Well, we never drank, duh. But we always tipped well. We always ordered a lot of food. It wasn't like 2 people getting coffee and then like 1 person getting a sandwich. The service was atrocious. I mean, sometimes they'd take 20 minutes to take our order. Then I'd wait like an hour to get a grilled cheese or something ridiculous. Like, I know there's a lot of us here, but there's never been anywhere I've been where service is this bad. And then it would just take a long. I mean, it was just horrible. It was like they couldn't be more disdainful or more like crapped out that we were there. I'm like, really? Like, you're making money. I'm sorry you're not making a shitload of money on wine and booze, but like, you're still making money. The section was empty when we got there. So another one, as my friend Jeff says, boycotted. And actually, the 3rd one that I'm pretty much boycotting is a restaurant called Clark's, the one on Lincoln Avenue, just north of Fullerton. Again, price versus quality, little pricey. Service, terrible. And pretty much, really, again, no atmosphere. There's nothing about that special. So yeah, I mean, these people, I'm boycotting. Third Coast, Pick Me Up, Clark's, and Tempo. But Pick Me Up, you are disappointing. I'm so bummed that you turned out to be so weird and shitty and like have the rudest servers. Like, yeah. I wanted to get nasty yesterday and I didn't. you know, I'm trying to act like a decent person these days, you know. It's funny though because I never said anything about anything when I was drinking. Never. I was like meek and mild when it came to that stuff. And it's weird because it's like now I actually have a voice. Like, oh, I can say to people like, yeah, I don't agree with you, or can you do that differently, or I really need this returned, or, you know, I'm not as good as saying like you skipped in line, but now that I have the voice, I find that from so many years of not saying anything, at certain times I want to get belligerent, you know, I want to be like, do you know how ridiculous you are? But if I did that, then I'd look ridiculous. So, I don't know, but I'm pissed about Pick Me Up. Boo, Pick Me Up. So pissed. I mean, last night I said I'm not ever coming back here again. And I pretty much mean that. Again, I never say never, but, you know, I don't need that. I don't need attitude. I don't need bossiness and shittiness and, I don't know. Now when I'm going out to pay money for a meal. There's a place called Hollywood Grill. It's at North and Ashland. A lot of people, whatever, they don't like it. I like it. They have awesome fries because I don't like my fries that crispy. The whole thing is like Hollywood Diner. It's like old 50s and 60s murals and stuff like that. They always play the oldies station. Their career waitresses kick ass. And the prices are awesome. It's $5.95. Get you a hamburger, fries, and booyah, cup of soup. A deluxe. Remember that when deluxes used to come with cups of soup and stuff? Well, they do at the Hollywood Diner. So I know some people aren't that thrilled with it, but is it any better than IHOP? Is it any better than Clark's? No, it's not. I mean, is it any worse, rather, than IHOP or Clark's? No, it's not. So I'd rather get cheap prices, good atmosphere, and pretty decent food, especially for the price. So, yeah. That's what I got on that. It's like 1:11, and I don't sleep very well these days due to the wrong mix of medication right now, and, you know, thinking about this and thinking about that. So I've just been exhausted. So I'm really going to do my best to go in my bedroom right now and take a little sleeper. So that's it.